If you're not willing to put the work in, if you're not willing to be patient, if you're not willing to be persistent, stay away. Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Mastering Postproduction Sound. My name is Joel. I'm a sound re-recording mixer, sound supervisor, been part of the post-production sound industry for the past 16 years, and I'm here to help you navigate the murky waters of the post-production sound industry. I really mean this, my friend. If you're not willing to work hard, if you're not willing to master the art of persistence and patience, then stay away from the post-production sound industry. Just don't do it. The industry is very competitive. And if you are just starting out your journey navigating this industry, I want you to hear me loud and clear. If you're not willing to put the work in, it's not going to work out. And this is let me dive into a little bit in this episode. I want to have a real talk with you, because we're still, of the filming of this video, still relatively in the beginning of the new year here. We're still feeling like, oh, woo, New Year's resolutions and goals and stuff like that. So I want you to hear me. Some of you come into this season in your life feeling discouraged, feeling down, feeling like I don't belong here. This is too hard. Some of you come into this industry saying, yes, I'm ready. I belong here. I'm gung-ho. I'm going to do it. Woohoo! Awesome. So I don't know how you come in feeling right now in this industry, your journey, but I do want to talk to those who think it's easy, because it's not. It's not easy. And I would be not doing my job, or rather you, a disservice if I did not lay it out very clear for you. This industry, like a lot of other industries in the entertainment industry, rewards those who work hard, are persistent, are patient, are good networkers, go-getters. It's very difficult for those of us in the post-production sound industry to have advanced in our career without having some of these characteristics. And it goes back to the 5 core principles that I truly, truly believe that every post-production sound professional should master. And those being curiosity, hard work, credibility, persistence, and relationships. You master those areas, and you understand what those principles mean, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine in this industry. I truly believe that. Because this industry, like many other, revolve around relationships, revolves around credibility. So if you're just beginning your journey, I want you to understand it's not going to happen unless you put the work in. And that really should be something we all know and accept, but it's not. It's not. And so I want to help you by encouraging you that if this is you and you find yourself wanting to be part of the magic that sound is, the magic of putting sound to picture, whether it's film, TV, gaming, audio, understand it's going to be hard work. But if you're willing to put the work in, I promise you that it is worth it. It is worth it. I think about where I am today, and as I look back the past 16 years, it's it's gone by really quickly. And I'm like, whoa, that's like, that all happened. And it feels like it was just yesterday. By no means have I been an overnight success. And I can tell you that many of my colleagues in the industry can attest to this as well. But it's taken years to get where I'm at and where my colleagues are at in their industry and our industry. In this generation, this time, in this day on social media, everything is coming at us so fast. It is in 60 seconds or less, get your message across. You only have 30 seconds to grab somebody's attention. Boom, boom, boom. So there is a generation that is being raised right now with the expectation that if they want something, they deserve it, and it comes like this. If we apply that mentality to the post-production sound industry and the career of being a post-production sound professional, we need to be careful. My message to those who are just entering the workforce, who are, just recently graduated from audio school or about to finish up their last year at audio school and are looking forward to heading into this industry and be a go-getter, this is what I want you to understand. I want you to hear. It's going to require a lot of hard work. It's going to require patience. It's going to require persistence. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there have been many days where I, in my career, felt down. I just felt like this is not going to work out. I don't know. When is it going to be my turn? I've waited for so long. I mean, this is, when I first started too, it's just like, what's going on? Let me tell you. You need to be in it for the long game. Now, there is always the exception to the rule, and that when that happens, it's great. It's awesome. But if you're willing to put the time in and understand that if I put my head down and I work and I learn and I learn and I grow and I grow and I gain credibility by doing great work and being a great editor, designer, a good person, a great communicator, focusing on soft skills as well as hard skills, if you put all that together and master the art of persistence and patience and relationships, then you, my friend, are headed in the right direction. And I guarantee you it's going to give you so much of a better chance than somebody else who doesn't understand those concepts. The drive-thru mentality these days. And I don't blame the generation that's coming into post-production sound right now for thinking this way, because we're fed it. If we want a Starbucks coffee, what do? We go and get a Starbucks coffee through the drive-thru. We're hungry, we go and we get something through the drive-thru. We want to find a video really quickly, we just jump on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, whatever, we're there. Boom, instant gratification, right? It doesn't happen in our industry that way. So it's not their fault, it's not your fault. If the expectation coming into the post-production sound industry is, hey, I just graduated from audio school and why don't I have a job? Or why can't I work on that big project? It's going to take time, friend. It's going to take time. But I assure you, and many of my post-production sound colleagues and friends can tell you the same thing, that with enough hard work, enough credibility, enough patience and persistence, and creating the right relationships, you, my friend, are going to be fine. You're going to find a place. I promise you that. Because in this industry, you look at all the talent in sound, almost virtually every single one of them have applied these principles in their career, in their life. They put the time in. You don't think the sound pros for the biggest and best movies that you enjoy and watch didn't spend time figuring out the console, working out, different sounds in Pro Tools, working on edits, trying and experimenting things, recording different, things, making mistakes? Of course we did. We spent thousands and thousands of hours, so many hours putting in the time. And you don't think that your favorite sound professional out there didn't put the time in to earn the credibility, right? We all started not having credits. I remember my first credits, I was trying to get my first credits, and it was difficult because I was in this catch-22. It's like, well, how do you get credits? Well, you need credits. Wait, so you're telling me I need credits to get credits, but because I don't have the credits, I'm not going to get the opportunity to get more credits? Yeah. Okay. That doesn't make sense. So we've been there. We've all been there. We've all had to do the hard work to get that first gig, to then have it lead to the next gig, to the next gig, to the next gig. And you see your IMDb credits, grow over time. And you don't think that your favorite sound professional didn't work at being persistent, didn't understand it takes patience? Of course they did. So many of them. There's so many stories of, I used to do this, and I had two jobs, or I would work, the swing shift, but then I would train over here and I would learn this. We all did it, and over years, right? Over years, some of us waited for our turn, and when that opportunity came, you better believe we were prepared. You call it luck? No, I call it being at the intersection of preparation and opportunity. Be prepared, friend. Be prepared for your opportunity, because it will come if you follow these principles. If you understand that, hey, I got to stay curious, and I got to keep learning. I got to work hard. I got to gain credibility. I got to be persistent and be patient, and I got to work on my relationships. Your time will come. It will come if you understand. You don't think that your favorite post-production sound professional did not work at creating relationships, did not put in the effort of creating authentic relationships with people in this industry? You better believe they did. You better believe they did. So I don't want you to be discouraged when you're just entering this industry and you feel like it's taking too long. It's going to take time, friend. But if you have enough belief inside you, because let me tell you, I believed with everything inside my soul that I was supposed to be part of this industry. I didn't know how. I thought maybe in the beginning it was going to be music, but I knew I was supposed to be here. If you have that belief in you, friend, hold on to that. Because it's going to be that belief that is going to get you out of the ditch when you're in the valley of despair, doubt. Hold on to that belief. That belief is going to pull you out. Because if you believe it with everything inside, you, my friend, belong here. So that belief, don't let that go. You know how I found inner peace, friend? When I was down and I was discouraged, one of the biggest things I learned, and it really got me through, was this idea and concept of acceptance. Accepting things are exactly the way they need to be in that moment. Because what would happen is I would get all worked up, like, why isn't it happening yet? Why can't I break through? Or why are they getting the job and not me? When is it my turn? All that did for me was spin me out. Have you been there before? Like, it's maddening, the emotions that I had to navigate. But learning the concept of acceptance. I am a true believer of everything happens for a reason. There's always a silver lining. There's always, the other side of it. Accepting that things are the way they were in that moment for whatever reason helped me to get to the other side of those feelings and realize, hey, it's okay. Just got to put my head down and keep going. It was a very, very special person in the industry who told me getting in the industry is very difficult. It's like a circle. And it's really difficult to try to break it through that circle. And everybody's trying to do it. It's very competitive. But when you get your foot in that circle, you're in that circle. And then remember, it's your reputation. People know you, even though they never work with you, because the industry is so small. So friend, if you can work on accepting things as they come and trying to find the silver lining in things. Hey, I didn't get that job or I didn't get that opportunity. They said no to me again. No problem. Maybe I'm not meant to work with that person, because if I were and I did get hired or I did get a response, then I'd be really missing out on what my true purpose and destiny was in this career. So acceptance has gotten me through so many of those difficult moments throughout my career. Be encouraged today that as you navigate your journey in the post-production sound industry, as long as you have a good attitude, you're willing to learn, you understand that's going to take time to gain credibility in this industry, and you realize that being persistent, understanding that, hey, if someone tells me no, it's not the end of the world. I'm a true believer that you just got to get those no's out of the way, right? It's the law of averages. Get the no's out of the way because there is a yes waiting for you. Some of us just stop before we ask another person to get another no. So keep asking, keep getting the no's because there is a yes. If we understand that, persistence is key, patience is key, and then really embrace the idea of creating authentic relationships in this industry, then friend, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. You're going to be on your way to a wonderful start of a career in post-production sound. Thanks for going deep with me, friend, and thank you. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of Mastering Post-Production Sound. If you've stuck through this whole entire video with me, having me yell and be excited about this, then I have a free gift for you. Just go to masteringpostproductionsound.com/insider's guide. There I have the 5 core principles that every post-production sound professional should master, in my belief. I got a free guide for you. It's called The Insider's Guide to Navigating the Post-Production Sound Industry. My gift for you, just go sign up and grab it. Thanks, friend, and I'll see you in the next video.